Yo, what is up? This is um a video about my wrestling signings, pictures that are signed, not to be boastful or anything. Quite a small collection compared to some people, but there's also non-wrestling stuff as well, as you probably will see. Um, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Um, These are official COAs. This could be worth quite a few bits in the future, which is Tom Welling's signature and Lex Luthor's, which that's what I'm hoping anyway, because I keep thinking that might be actually Kirsten's, but I'm not actually sure. But it's got an M in it, so I'm thinking it might be Michael's rather than hers. But that's definitely COA'd, and it's got the official thing in the back of these frames, um, in the back of them, and I'm not unplugging them all just to show you the COAs. Supernatural, Jared and Jensen, that's also COA'd, and that's pretty awesome. As you know, Jared just joined Twitter, and everyone's gone crazy about it this week. Well, every Supernatural fan has anyway. You can judge me for this, but I don't really give a damn, to be fair. Gossip Girl's cast signed. The only one who hasn't signed it is actually Blair at the top 5, but Penn Badgley, who plays Dan, Chuck, Chase, that's his real name, isn't it? But what's he playing? Nathaniel and Leighton has Blair has signed it, but Blake hasn't, which is quite good because I don't actually like her. She's the only one in the cast I don't actually like. That's also COA'd. I bidded on this one when I actually bidded on when I thought they didn't actually have a whole One Tree Hill cast, so I bidded on the James's, which is my favourite character. Well, he plays Nathan, and he's my favourite character in the show. But this was awesome because I found this later down the page, and this came with a COA, and everyone on the picture signed it, from Bethany to Antoine and Chad, James, Hillary, and Sophia. So that was pretty awesome. Sophia signed right on her chest, and it's so invisible. But if you look at it when it's like on an angle, you can see it perfectly, but it's just so difficult because she's in dark clothing. Probably the only bad thing about that signed picture. Um, COA'd friends. Yeah, as you can tell, the picture frame has smashed, which is not cool. Pretty annoying, to be fair, but it's always fun to pick it up, I suppose, with your feet most of the time, as you get this tiny. Anyway, never mind. Um, fuck. And then Emily signed it. You can judge me for that as well. Whatever. Really don't give a damn. I don't think that's actually an official signature, but she's from Hannah Montana anyway. Jennifer Gardner. I don't think that's official either, but who cares? Because it's Jennifer Gardner, and a picture of Jennifer Gardner on the wall is one better than not having none at all. This is official signed. Um, Everyone's probably going to hate me who likes Vampire Diaries, but this is official signed. That cost me a good whopping 20 quid as well. By Elena, Damon, and Stefan. It's funny because Damon signed on Stefan, so Stefan had to sign on Vampire Diaries, and Elena signed on her breasts, which is pretty funny. But that is pretty funny, and I don't care what you say, but that is funny. Um, Jennifer Love Hewitt, I definitely know that's not real, and I don't really give a damn, to be fair. Um, just like the picture that it was actually on, and I don't have a picture of Jennifer Love Hewitt, so I was like, well, who cares? Let's have it up on the wall. Um, On to wrestling stuff now, and this is pretty much all my wrestling. Oh no, actually, CSI. That's definitely not real. I know that's not real, and even though it looks real, but I don't think it is real. No, it's not real. Just decided that right that second, really. Miley Cyrus, judge me if you like, whatever. Do I look like I give a dash? Michael Bublé's as well. Okay, a bit of a dodgy picture, but hey, never mind. Michael Bublé's at the end of the day, isn't it? So, wrestling stuff now. don't know where to start, so I just start with what's on my lap, I suppose. When I met Fozzy, met Chris Jericho. I met the whole band, but the only one that everyone seemed to be interested in was Chris Jericho's. So we were all in a massive queue to get Jericho's. On the day there was 5 of them. There was an extra guitarist, but he's not on the picture. So don't know what really happened there. But yeah, the blonde guy got out in the middle of the thing, and he out in the middle of the crowd and started jamming with them all. And my friend got in the video, was in the video with one of the people that I've got on my Facebook. This was from meeting Miss Morrison and Melina. I also got a T-shirt signed by these guys as well. There's crikey. There's Morrison and Melina's, and also Jack Doan, who signed it in Cardiff. That's pretty cool. Awesome guy as well. Morrison was very nice. Melina was just the same as normal, which if you ever been to a Melina signing, you know what I mean. John Morrison and Melina signed this. This was actually technically my dad who got this signed. I was like, I'll get 2 things signed, so he got this signed for me, which was pretty cool. He didn't have to queue up with me, but he did in the end. Which is pretty cool of him to do so. Met Christian in Butlins. Probably one of the nicest people I've met when it comes to wrestling. I generally couldn't answer who was my favourite to meet, and generally the nicest person to meet. I couldn't even say if it was the Miz, you know. I generally think they were all got their own little qualities about them when you meet them. This is Sheamus's when I met him in Cardiff. He signed it to me, and he was really generally nice. He signed 2 things, and he's the only WWE superstar to ever do that. By the way, that one is on for sale. If anyone actually wants that, they can have it. I don't particularly need it, as you can see. Generally, true story this is, right? His boss, his security guys pushed us off, and we got really annoyed about that because we couldn't take pictures with him. So after the signing with everyone else that he saw, me and my friend Maria, we waited behind, and we got pictures taken with him because we asked, and he said, yeah, sure, come over and get your picture taken with him. And I thought he was generally nice because of that. He didn't have to say yes, he just could have just went, no, I've done everything else. But pictures and signings, I suppose, at the same time. And it was only 2 of us who waited around for the pictures. This was meeting Beth and Santino. True story about this was that I got a hug with Beth Phoenix. Pretty random story, but I wanted I didn't want it, of course, to have a hug with Beth, and she was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I went around the table, and her security blocker was like, you shouldn't have done that, no, no, no. And she was generally that nice that she said, no, don't worry about it, he's only having a picture taken with me, he's not going to kill me. I was like, that's nice of her. And she said that I was the first person with jet blonde hair that she's met in Birmingham that day. So that was quite a compliment, I suppose. Beat all the Birminghams, woo! This was from meeting The Miz and Melina. I didn't have anything of The Miz at the time to be signed, and I didn't really know what to get signed, so I just got them to sign my box. The Miz was pretty awesome. He was like, what the hell is this? I was like, well, this is a box for all the 2008 pay-per-views, and he was like, that is generally pretty awesome. We don't have that in America, so I was like, that's pretty awesome that he shared that piece of information just to be one better than the Americans. It's good to know that we get one thing better than the Americans. W.com, you are awful. Yeah, you know what I mean. TNA stuff. Do you want to see my TNA ring? Okay. I finally found out what Mick Foley's signature is on this, and it didn't take very long, but it was pretty awesome that I met Mick Foley, let's be fair. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. As you can see, met them all in 2009. Well, you can't see that on there, but met them all in 2009. It's probably the roster of the time. Like Angelina Loves is clear, Taylor Wilde, ODBs is on here somewhere. I just saw it. There it is. Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle, everyone saw him in Thing and said that he was generally a nice person, so nothing's changed there. He was very nice when we met him in Thing. Cowboy and Robert Roode, Beer Money's, that's pretty cool if you like Beer Money. Roode and Magnus. Um, Jeff Jarrett signed there, but it's actually upside down, that is, but I'm not going to twist the ring around just to show you it. And that's Sigatures, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, that is pretty awesome. And that one there is Mick Foley's, found it out, and that one there is Shelley's, who has kind of signed over Jay Lethal's. Who cares? It's in Jay Lethal. Don't really like Jay Lethal. AJ signed his DVD for me instead of signing the ring, which I thought was pretty awesome. Although I did kind of wish I didn't meet him now because he was actually kind of in a mood on the day. So I was like, oh, not really. Oh, it's just one of those things where they say you don't want to meet your idols because they could not turn out to be what you think they should be classed as. One of those kind of things. So this is my this is from Retro Wrestling. I give a shout out to those guys. They did a signing with Natalia, and it came with a picture wherever that's got to. There it is. Came with a picture of her signing these stuff, and these guys are pretty awesome. If you don't know who they are, go and check them out. They're UK based, but I think they do send out to America and worldwide anyway, and out to Europe. So this is a signed picture of Natalia's, and reason for getting Natalia's was because I missed out on her signing in Cardiff, and I was very bummed by that. So I was just like, I'll get Natalia's because she's done a signing with these guys, and she generally seems like a nice person, and it was pretty awesome to get that picture from her. And we're waiting on a Madison Rain picture at the moment, which is pretty cool, but I got to wait until the middle of June, I think they said on the site. And another thing that I got, probably was a limited edition because they got more in now, but I was the first one to pick this up, which I thought was awesome. And I said, how many do they have in? And they said one, and I was like, well, better get it then, don't I? Like, to myself, and then I was just like, within 10 minutes later after I asked how many they got, I bought it. So this is my favourite probably from their site, and I've only bought three. I bought Madison Rain, Natalia, and this one, which is Jack Swagger. Pretty awesome signature. Probably one of the best moments in Swagger's career, let's be facing it, when he won Money in the Bank, even if his name was picked out at random. But I do wish it did came with a picture proof, but it did come with a CO signature of Fantasy, which is cool with me. That's enough proof for me to like it. So okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty much my wrestling stuff and non-wrestling stuff that's been signed. So yeah, peace out, comment, do whatever you want to do, bitch about me, oh no, we got Miley Cyrus picture, or whatever, Christ. Be judgmental. At least I don't have an Orton wall. Christ. Anyway, on that note, I better go before I get proper slandered. And I shall see you soon and probably do more videos soon. Laters.